Teenagers, gather here, gather here. This video is for you. If you have ever thought they don't trust me, they don't understand what it's like to be me, they just want to control everything, stay with me. I've been teaching high school students for nearly 30 years. I've heard your side, honestly, openly, and sometimes angrily. But I've also watched parents sit in meetings looking confident and then fall apart in the parking lot because they are scared they are failing you. Most of the tension between teenagers and parents isn't about love. It's about fear and transition. Many teenagers have told me, it doesn't matter what I do. They still treat me like I'm about to mess up. I once had a grade 11 student who had struggled badly in grade 9. He failed exams, didn't submit work, and honestly made some poor choices. But by grade 11, something shifted. He matured. His marks improved. He stayed out of trouble. One afternoon, he said to me very calmly, "Sir, I have changed, but at home, I feel like the version of me from 2 years ago." That sentence stayed with me. Here is what often happens. Parents update your school marks in their mind, but they don't always update their fear. It's like when your phone updates its software, but someone is still using the old version in their memory. To you, you are running version 3.0. To them, you are still version 1.5. The part you may not see is this. When something scared your parents before, a lie, a bad decision, a drop in marks, their brain stores that as a warning. Fear is sticky. Growth is gradual. Let's talk about how was school. From your side, it's exhausting. You have spent 7 to 8 hours being switched on. At school, you are constantly adjusting, following timetables, different teachers, different expectations, different social groups, different moods. You are emotionally multitasking all day. Imagine coming home after being on stage in a performance for 8 hours straight. When someone says, "So, how was it?" You don't even know where to start. But here's something I want you to understand. When parents ask about your day, they are often not asking for details. They are checking if they are still connected to you. When you were younger, they knew everything. Your friends, your fears, your favorite snack. Now your world is expanding beyond them, which is normal. But to them, it can feel like they are slowly being moved to the edge. That's vulnerable. Teens don't often consider this. Silence feels peaceful to you, but sometimes it feels like distance to them. Now let's talk about control. Location sharing, curfews, who is going, whose parents, send a picture. It feels suffocating. Teenagers are biologically wired to push for independence. You are building identity. You are asking, who am I outside my family? Parents, at the same time, are wired to protect. It's like you are accelerating forward and they still have one foot on the brake. Not because they want to stop you, but because they are afraid of the crash. Parents know you are capable of mistakes, not because they think you are reckless, but because they remember being 16. I have heard parents sit across from me and say, I know he's a good kid. I just don't want one bad decision to close doors for him. That sentence isn't control. It's fear of permanent consequences. That doesn't mean every rule is fair, but it does mean most rules are rooted in worry, not disrespect. You can't control your parents' fears, but you can influence their level of trust. How can you do that? By being consistent. Consistency beats arguments. Trust isn't built in speeches. It's built in repeated behavior. For example, coming home on time, replying when you said you would, following through. It's boring, but it's powerful. Number 2, you need to translate your emotions. Instead of silence, which they assume is attitude, try, I'm overwhelmed. I just need 20 minutes. That small clarity changes the atmosphere. It diffuses the tension. Number 3, ask for gradual trust. For example, if I do this consistently for a month, can we revisit the curfew? That shows maturity. The teenage years are not just you growing up. They are your parents adjusting to letting go. And letting go is harder than it looks. It's like teaching someone to ride a bike. At some point, you have to release the seat. But your hand hovers for a while, not because you doubt them, but because falling hurts. Before you go, ask yourself this. What is one small action this week that could quietly build trust instead of proving a point? In the next video, we will talk about discipline and how respect works in both directions. If this is not about being perfect, it's about building relationships that last a lifetime. It's about building trust. And if this resonates with you, I would like you to like this video, subscribe, and share. You are welcome here. Your voice matters too.